When we last kicked off, we were in the middle of a battle as the players descended into the lair of the storm dragon that had been tracking through the Kandarian dunes. And we are at the top of round 7 after Dusted daringly leapt onto the back of the dragon. And you've been attached ever since. It burrowed through one of the walls, releasing small creatures that came running out, akin to small dragonborn. Perhaps you've seen them before. And above, a creature that looks much like a mosquito that has been silently, almost invisibly, stalking and watching the battle. In the north of the battle at the same time, Cathla, spotted by Valrus, is downed. And Yelena is taking on what appears to be some sandy, fiery creature that has risen out of the ground. Can I please get everyone to give me a intelligence check? Horace. All right. Shall we go around the table? Velrus, you've got a really good 19 nicely. Dusted, what are you planning on doing this turn? You're on mute, by the way.
My apologies. Dustin is gonna still try to ride the dragon distracted, as the little furry insect that he is.
Mm-hmm.
Unless anyone gives him any other directions, that is probably what he's gonna do.
Okay. Lunan?
We'll probably try to attack the dragon with just a fireball to see if...
So some magic, yeah? And what about Yelena?
She's gonna be attacking the sand thing
Mm-hmm.
and hopefully killing it. Oh wait, we had don't forget about the weird mosquito thing. In case
Correct.
I forgot about the mosquito thing.
But you're still going to focus on the sand creature.
Yeah, and then maybe like if anyone kills the sand creature, she'll get rid of the mosquito.
All right. And Valrus?
Struggling with good ideas, but maybe no, maybe just what's it called? Chromatic orb.
Okay. Your action is going to kick off Lunan and Yelena, but you basically follow Cathla as well, and she is prone, I think? Incapacitated.
He was dead. Yeah. Yeah, Yarlena decapitated her.
Ah, did not update? The last session, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, she got completely
We made sure.
dusted But with the moment we realized she was there, she was also dead.
Poor Careful.
Okay. Good. Is there anything from the last round that I missed out?
Don't think so. Did we do? I can't remember if we did the dragons.
We're gonna do the recharges in a second,
Oh,
I think. Unless we just scroll up and have a look and see if you rolled some random... No, because
I
your
don't think we
divine...
did.
Oh, is that the divine smite damage that you did and killed Cathla with?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I think that damage I think was after Kefla, because I moved over and started attacking the
Oh,
sand thing.
I'm
I
sure that
can't
as
quite
well.
remember.
There was
Well,
a pretty. I think I finished off
Yeah,
Kathla,
you
and then
finished.
Yarlena did a safety swing to make sure she was gone, and then ran to the worm.
Yeah. All right.
So she comes back as
Given that I rolled a 3, as you're all planning on what to do, catching your breath prior to the start of this round, let's get 2 recharge rolls for the dragons, 2 abilities, please. One from Lunan and one from Yarlena. D6s. You both need to get a 6 so I can use his special abilities. Please.
Your mission ritual is to not roll a 6 on a d6.
What? Oh no, Lunan! Alright,
I got
Lunan.
pretty close though.
Wow.
Lunan, you're the one the closest to the lightning breath out of both of us at the moment, so I don't know how smart that
This is not nice at all.
is.
Wait, isn't a 5 a recharge?
The 5 to 6 is a recharge,
sometimes.
actually. Sometimes.
Oh,
We're doomed.
Actually, yeah.
I like my current corner over
Both-
there.
You're in a nice spot.
Alright, both of them have actually recharged. Because they're
Lunan
both
is
5 to
killer
6.
at least.
Yes.
You
Which
might
is going
be
to give
okay.
him, I mean, I'm going to say about full cover, really. So that's pretty
Options.
darn
It
good.
gives him options. Yeah.
Kill that mosquito. Okay. Right, so with 2 recharges then, and having all beaten the mosquito-style creature, Yelena, even though you got a 9, all of you are aware that there is this creature now. There's no longer the requirement to keep it quiet. As you see him floating high above in the sky, you also feel that almost release, as if something's been holding you underwater and you get to breathe again, almost as if this mosquito has latched onto your psyche and somehow has been trailing you across the desert, waiting for the opportune moment to strike. Dusted, can you, Rig, give me a d20 for the dragon, please? Seeing as all of you actually, and he only got a 3. A 14. Okay. He gets a plus 17 to his perception check. Dusted. Right, the dragon is going to use firstly his Storm Chaser ability, which is going to be the Storm's Calling, sorry, a 10-foot radius sphere where lightning will be called down from the gap in the ceiling and explode around. Lunan, you're not within range. But as the dragon is going to do this, it's going to ride the lightning up to the top of the ceiling, and it is going to lash out as it is riding up within its turn. Alright, that is actually a hit. Dustin, give us a perception check, would you, while you're going up, followed by an athletics check to see, or athletics if you can hold on.
All right. Sorry, I'm just going to ask again. It was perception first and then athletics, right?
Yeah.
And then I have advantage on my athletics. So let's see if that is decent. An 18 and a 23.
Okay. All of them pass. On turn 32, it is the dragon's turn to go. And as you all turn to look up, Dusted, you feel a shift in the dragon, as it's almost as if he perceives something behind him and his head whips around and up. And before you know it, you realize the dragon has spotted this mosquito thing as well. Calls forth one of his charged spells, slams lightning down into the ground, and almost dives into the bolt of lightning. And as he flies up, riding the lightning through the ceiling, his claws flick out as he rends straight through this mosquito creature, trying to grab it and pull it along. He flies 200 feet up in the air as you...
Mosquito? Hell yeah.
As he literally dives through and up. I'm going to... Dusted, you're clinging on to him. And he is now... I'm going to put an airborne... He's no longer burrowing. But he is flying.
How many feet up was it? 100?
He's 200.
So he's out of the hole.
Correct. He's 100 feet in the air above the hole, looking down. With an 18 perception check, Dusted, as you ride this lightning bolt straight up into the sky on his back and you look down, the outline of the mosquito is clearly visible from above. With your 18 perception check, you realize that somehow when viewed from below, this creature is almost invisible against the backdrop above. It must have some sort of camouflage, but now that you're above it, you can clearly see the outline of this thing. And it is a good 15 feet with its wingspan stretching out. Bony, thin, almost like weathered cloth for wings. Fragile, but with thick, strong bones and long limbs. Very disgusting. Which brings us to your turn, Dusted.
How far am I from the mosquito?
You are 100... How high is the mosquito flying? 70? So then you're 130.
Okay. Well, that makes it a little hard for me to attack anyone but the dragon. Oh God, here we go. If that thing is an enemy of yours as well as mine, take us in closer so I can actually get a hold of it. And that's all Dustin's going to say. And he is going to use the dodge action in case the dragon swipes him with his tail again.
I'm just going to flick the map, Dusted, to show you... Oh, let's hide the other players. Because you're also hidden.
So I'm up, but I'm up here, yeah. And I can see out. Oh, actually, a question. Can I have a quick look around while dodging? Check if anything else is coming our way while we're up here.
You cheeky so-and-so. Okay, Dusted. Given that you've already rolled your 18 perception check and you're looking up here from above, 100 feet in the air, I would probably say you can easily see out to about 500 or 600 feet. Bearing in mind, the only thing is you're in the eye of a storm. It was
Yeah.
raging all around, and as you're this high up, you can actually feel as you see you're in a tunnel, almost of wind, and it's calm inside here. As you look down on the ground, you can see it's like shattered glass caused by all of this lightning melting the sand. It's crackling and spreading out. Just beyond the reaches, you can see mounds. I would say there's about 6 spread all around, almost waiting. Mounds of molten sand that kind of seem to be moving around the lair, waiting to be called on a lair action should he need backup.
Yeah. Yeah, of course he does. And the problem is, I cannot even shout out the storm out here. Even in the eye of the storm, it will be probably difficult. But yeah, I'm just taking the dodge action, looking around, and realizing, oh dear, we have more incoming. Well, we can have more incoming. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the end of my turn. But I'm dodging for now. I don't want to stab the dragon just yet.
What is Dustin's reaction when he sees this landscape and he's like shocked or?
He is not quite sure all the players are on the board right now. And he has an inkling of who the mosquito works for. He has an inkling what's going on, but he's still sort of like a little lost on this. So yeah, that is. I think Dustin has a moment of confusion where it seemed very obvious just a few seconds ago that this dragon was going down. And now he's high up in the air, thinking, I haven't thought this through. This dragon right.
Common mistake.
Yeah. Yeah, that happens.
Okay. Anything else in your turn?
No, I'm just a dodge action and looking around and realizing we're surrounded by sand elementals. Well, and telling the dragon to take us in closer to the mosquito, basically. Or trying to ask it.
You're gonna
It's probably
tell.
gonna listen, but
You're gonna tell the dragon, take me closer to the mosquito.
so I can kill it. Yeah.
A rumble passes through the throat below you, almost like a chuckle in response to your words, Dusted.
Yeah, obviously. I know.
Alright, in which case, then, 200 feet below you, as you are floating above this sandy mass in front of Yelena, is going to... Yelena, I'm afraid to say it's going to attack you.
Well, maybe
All right.
it's fine.
The first thing it is going to do is it is going to use a Molten Surge. And as it does, it uses one of its attacks to glow, to grow bright hot, and then almost... I don't want to say explode, but you know, like when the surface of lava just sort of like a bubble bursts and poof.
Oh, yeah.
It kind of like its entire body just almost seems to fart out a little bit of lava all over its surface. As it seeps, the lava tends to then melt the sand, which turns into bits of glass as they begin to grow cold on his body. They form spikes. And below it, the lava continues to seep through. As the creature begins to almost form a spiky exterior, Yelena, it moves closer, and it is going to use, instead of slamming attack, it is going to try and use its attack to grapple you. So it's
Kinda
going to.
rude.
Well, unfortunately, yes. But you've already hit him for like 81 points of damage. So he is going to try to attack you and grapple you at the same time.
Gotcha.
As the fist slams down, he grapples half of your body. Now, you only take... Sorry, I assumed that I hit you, by the way.
Yeah, I was
Did a
considering
26
casting
hit?
shield, but even with shield, it'll still hit me. So yeah, I will take it.
Alright, in which case it
I
hits
lost.
you with bludgeoning damage for 9 points. And you are grappled.
I can't
Not only that, but as long as you remain grappled, at the start of your next turn, at the start of his next turn, anything within 5 feet of him will take 1d10 fire damage.
Gotcha.
Alright. That is the... And you saved your con. Perfect. That is the end of his turn. That is a lair action. Because that is turn 20. Ooh, that would be terrible to do to you right now, Dustin, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I just ordered the dragon around. It wouldn't be terrible. It would be comic justice. Let's be honest.
No comment. I am going to say on its lair action, Dusted, as you are above it and you are busy whispering in its mind, one of those molten sandy creatures from above, the blob disappears and it drops down through the ceiling as a lair action to land on the ground. I'm gonna try and see if it actually drops on top of the mosquito as it's falling. Dusted, why don't you... Actually, no, Valrus hasn't had a chance to roll. Valrus, give us a d20 plus 8.
Alright. Oh, you can put pluses on. Wow, I never realized that. 12.
Oh, okay, that's a miss, unfortunately, as this molten sand globule drops through the ceiling and lands, missing this creature over here onto the ground. It begins to slowly rise. That is the lair actions. Cathler is dead, so there's no Cathler, which brings us next to the tiny little kobold creatures. We did tell you they were kobolds, didn't we? Alright.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Now the dragon is not above, so they are going to with a 4. Okay. Which brings us to Valrus, followed by Lunan and then Yelena.
I guess for now, we will just peek out and take a shot at the worm that Yarlina is tangling with
Okay.
the chromatic orb.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do it at second. No, second level. $17.
17 is a miss.
Unfortunate. I guess I will head back then.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright, then that'll bring us to Lunan. Lunan?
Lunan's disappeared.
Perhaps Axel. Away from microphone. Yelena. Oh, he is there. Yelena, you can tell us in the meantime. Think about it. I think you're gonna...
Oh.
Hmm?
Oh,
Ah. We're John Alkovich. Bites the dust all the time, doesn't he?
I know. Poor John.
He has an aversion to dragons now.
Yeah, I think he's probably gonna get PTSD from dragons. Poor John.
And poor Axel.
Should I do my turn while Axel fixes
Yeah.
his mic?
I think so.
Okie dokie. I forgot. Well, Giannis reminded me that I am invisible. Oh well, Yana is invisible. So she gets attacks with advantage.
Then I would have had to use disadvantage to hit you, no? Hold on,
Yeah,
let me
but we've
see.
already gone past it, so I was like, it's fine.
Potentially not, given the creature's tremor sense and you came running across to him.
Oh,
Let's have a double look-see.
yeah.
Can detect and pinpoint origin vibrations within a specific radius, provided both are in contact with the same. But it can't be used to detect flying or incorporeal, and many burrowing creatures have this sense.
Oh, there we go.
So yeah, invisibility wouldn't...
It's just normal.
Yeah.
Nice.
For him and me. I didn't know you were trying invisibility. However, now that you've been grappled, you know that he can probably sense you.
Probably. I'm just debating if I use another spell slot. 'Cause currently, my Hunter's Mark, I think, is on the dragon. Oh.
Yes. Now you can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really don't understand these mics because I'm connected with them for the audio, and there's nothing wrong with it when I check the input level.
Might be Discord.
Yeah, I think it might be. Sorry, but continue what you were doing.
We were contemplating why Yelena was struck so easily being invisible.
Ah.
Has tremor sense. Yeah, she'll just attack it normally with her short sword.
Grappled as well.
Does grappled give disadvantage on?
I'm gonna double check
that.
I don't think so.
It didn't use
Even with new rules, I don't think it does.
It's just movement speed is 0.
movement speed
and
is
there's
0,
some
right?
effects that allows you to hit easier.
Yeah. Or you can use an action to try and escape. So you're fine. He's only grappled one arm. That 16 is a
But
miss.
he'll probably just grapple me again next round. So let me see if I can hit him. Whee! I assume a 28 does hit, and I will.
100% yes. 28 hits for the 16 plus 12. Blimey.
I'll. How's he looking? I'm considering doing a smite.
He's got. He's not yet halfway. I'll do that. But he's close.
Not even half.
No,
Oh my
wait.
God.
I didn't look at the strike now. So you've done 15.
Oh my God. These guys take so long to get rid of.
That'll put him on. Yeah, he's past halfway now.
Either I. Oh wait, no, I don't think I have. Oh, I do have Misty Step. Oh, either I smite or do Misty Step. You know what? I'm gonna do Misty Step. I presume this one isn't in here. That one's upstairs.
The one down here has dropped onto the floor after trying to land on top of the mosquito and missing. It molten dropped through the ceiling where Dust had seen
I
it.
see. I see. Yeah, I will use a. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna use a Misty Step to teleport. This is what it doesn't. Oh, I'll just smite it because Misty Step probably isn't gonna be worth it because it'll just find me again anyway. I'll use a first level spell slot to smite. Sorry.
That's alright.
Oh my God. An extra 6 points of radiant damage. God. And that will be her turn.
You move.
Extra 6. Good. Okay. Nice. So you have done 116 points to this creature now. Anything else in your turn, Yolena? Bonus action?
No, smite is a bonus action.
That was the
now.
smite, okay.
Yeah. No, that's it.
Okay, then Lunan. I believe so.
Now let's see if you can hear my question. The mosquito is 50 feet away from me according to the drawn map from
He's
just
also
along the floor, but how high is it?
70 feet in the air.
Would that be then within 120?
Yes, I would definitely say so. I'd say like just 110. So yeah.
I take a step out so I get a better view and give him, or try to give him a firebolt.
Okay.
The dragon is away. There you go. I told you I would roll a 20.
Jeez, like.
Nice. How overwhelming.
How much
Is there a
damage
way
is that?
of... Yeah, there's even a way of clicking in so it rolls a crit. There we go. Oh,
and you don't. It's Malvis that has the fire key, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
41 damage.
Nice.
Higher. Since the dragon was hiding.
anything else?
Yes. A lot of things, or at least I'm sprinting. My total speed is, I never remember, 45.
You're at 45 or
And
something. Really fast.
huh?
I think you have 45 or something. You're really fast.
Yeah. Remember, by the way, that both Jarlena and Dusted have the extra speed.
Yeah,
You
I
have
have
the
long
10 feet
strider.
extra.
I have the L on my character says long strider, so I have it active.
Nice.
So I think I will go up to there. I measured it out and should be 40 feet. Because I
Oh,
already
up to there.
took one side step.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm looking for some Rubins. Nah. And I don't think there's any good bonus actions anymore for this creature, this character. Healing word. Nah. That's my turn.
Okay. Right. That will then bring us to the top of the next round on round 8.
Stefan,
Yes.
it is my duty as the resident masochist tabaxi to tell you that you
Yes.
might have forgotten to use legendary actions the last round.
Potentially, but seeing as yours was the only action that he can actually see from above,
Yeah,
he can't see
I know.
around corners. I kind of said I've given you the benefit of the doubt. If you can't see your action finishing or your turn finishing, I can hear reacts with a legendary action.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
I've saved all of his resistances if that makes you feel better.
Well, I don't do resistances, so that's why.
Fair enough. And I understand your concern, Dusted, as you're riding on this dragon, clinging for dear life, and you hear a rumble pass through its lungs below you. Uncannily, the dragon drops straight down. It tucks its wings and takes in a breath. I need 2 things before, as the wind whips through your hair. Yelena, give me a recharge for the storm ability, please. Because you did so well last time. Ah, darn it.
Boo!
Yeah, brr. DM. Nice. Well, then you'll like this one. The next, I forgot what the next one was because he's flying down straight through. Dusted, the dragon uses the majority of its movement. Let me just double check.
Straight down, just drops.
Alright, so his flight is 80 feet, which means he's gonna have to use to dash. As he does. He is going to, fly straight through the hole, and as he does, I need you to roll an athletics check for me to hold on, as all of a sudden he banks straight towards the mosquito through the gap, and the G's hit you. Nice. Cranking through the pressure on the side, he turns, and as he makes it under the lip of the sand, Dusted, you can almost feel him give a nod. You are literally, he brings you within striking distance. I'm going to dragon there. And as he flies down through, he's going to bank around. Where were those dotted lines? Draw. Yeah. Oh, dotted line. Oh my God. Okay. That's going to be his turn, which brings us to Dusted.
All right. This was unexpected. I am going to try to attack the mosquito using my heroic inspiration first. To attack with advantage on my rapier. That's a crit.
Who are you going for?
Nice.
For the mosquito, obviously. I have to
Okay.
shift a bit on the dragon to do that. And I get, of course, an extra die, but also an extra die from Piercer when I crit. So it's 3d8 plus 6.
Nice. Wow, look at
That's
that green as
nice.
well, dude.
I will. No. And I'm vexing him, so I'm going to go for another swing with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
On this mosquito. That's a
And a
19.
crit.
Also
Holy
a crit for me.
crap.
I'm having a good turn. There we go. See, I would like to reroll that 1 with my piercer ability, so I'm just going to roll a d8 and swap it out for the 1.
Cool.
That's a 7, so plus 6 to that, so that's 23. So a total of 41 so far.
D1,
And
yeah.
then a single attack more, just for the hell of it. That is only 20, dirty 20.
That is still a hit.
And last minute of swing here, it's 8 more damage. So a total of 49 damage to the mosquito. And Dustin has shifted to a little more precarious situation on the dragon to be able to hit this mosquito.
Did you say 49 damage?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Piercing, magical piercing, if that
Yeah.
matters.
Have you imposed any disadvantage on the mosquito?
Yeah, let's say the last attack is because I will regain the heroic inspiration at the start of my turn. So the last one is disadvantage.
The last attack, so his first attack is at disadvantage?
Yeah, his first attack, and the dragon has already spent a turn where it's no longer slapped by me, so it's no longer has the disadvantage either.
Yes.
It actually spent two turns where it didn't. Well, it attacked the mosquito, but we forgot about that too. But yeah, never mind. It already did an attack, so it doesn't have disadvantage, but the mosquito does. That's the end of my turn. Thank you.
Okay, Dusted. At the end of your turn, the dragon is going to take one of its legendary actions.
Yep.
And as it is flying, it is going to tail swipe at the mosquito. So it's going to do a rend attack. 32, which is a hit. Alright, so it does another 25. Nice. Which now brings us to the molten thing in front of you, Yelena, and it's going to use its one, let's say, limb to keep you grappled, and with its other one, it is going to make a slam attack against you.
Bring it.
With 17.
That's not it.
All right.
I think I take a 1d10 damage anyway.
Yes, from being within the vicinity. Fire
Yeah.
damage if it makes a difference.
No, it doesn't.
All right.
I don't have the fire key.
As the molten sand starts to drip all over your shoulder and your arm, it begins to cool, turning into glass, and begins to burn into your skin. For 6 points of searing damage. You almost see the creature in front of you sniffing and smiling. Oh my
Smile all you
God.
like. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon.
Constitution check. Nice. Alright, that'll be the first one's action, sorry. The second one, it can't really do much from here, so double check, that was 35. 30. I'll put it. Okay, that's both of those creatures. The lair action comes up next. I had it right here. Dusted, as you are on the back of the creature, the dragon scales begin to glow as a mysterious sort of magical effect swirls through the scales. You can almost see it. And roll an Arcana check for me, please.
I'm famously good at those. It's not be just to say it. 15.
Dude, for your character, that is phenomenally a good roll. If 15 is for Dusted, damn! You're gripping on, almost bewildered, and you're like, what the heck? And as you can feel this energy, you almost get an understanding that this grants magic resistance.
Oh. To the dragon.
Correct. That is the end of the lair actions, which will bring us to our creature, the mosquito, and it. Wow. Yeah. Okay. I just need to double check. Dusted is going to cast Hold Person on you.
That's wisdom, right?
Yeah, it is a wisdom. I just want to make sure. I think it's a DC 8. No, yeah, it's a. He uses intelligence as his spellcasting ability, but it's a wisdom save, isn't it? So DC 18.
In case I fail this, I think I let me just confirm that I have my Indomitable before I roll this. Do I have Indomitable? Am I somewhat safe? I do. So I can re-roll this if I fail horribly, but let's see.
Nice.
22 does save.
That's easily done. Easy save, as in fact you have advantage because you've got magic resistance.
Wait, it transfers to me as well?
It does now that it's coated you whilst you've been attached to the dragon.
Oh, well, okay, thanks, dragon.
So yeah, I mean the 22 is good enough. You do just get this feeling that all of a sudden you were able to resist this spell that this creature casts. So it's going to use its spell, and then it is going to, now that it's been discovered, and it is not a hand-to-hand combatant, it is going to flee. It does not have... Okay. Yelena, I need you to make a DC 18 Charisma. It's saving throw, please.
Charisma
I thought you
saving.
could see. Yeah,
No
there you go.
That's my good one.
Do you have bad ones?
Yes, intelligence.
Well, a +4 at least.
Only +8 or what?
It's a +5.
+5, yeah.
Oh, the horror.
Yelena,
It is horrible. It's not double digits.
you're just quickly. You attacked last time. You're greater invisibility, yes? So you're still invisible.
Yes.
Yeah.
That feeling at the back of your head has got nothing to do with your invisibility. As all of a sudden you feel something like chalk, fingernails down a chalkboard, screeching in the back of your mind, where this feeling has come from. Now that you've seen this creature, it has just tried to launch a psychic attack using its bonus action at you in an appeal for help to get you to help it. As it bolts and flees straight up to try and get out of the hole.
Dustin, you really need to kill that mosquito. Oh, my head.
It's okay. Like, how far am I from you? I'm like 200 feet.
She's screaming.
If it's moving away from me, I would like to use my reaction, please.
Yes, you may.
To slow it down. This attack is going to use the slow effect if I hit it, which means its speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Oh, nice.
And that is...
That's a hit. Oh, show it 7 damage.
Let me just check if I can reroll every round or every turn. Just a second. Piercer here. Show details. What is this? It says here once per turn. Okay, so I can do it. I can reroll this one as well.
Nice.
It's a new turn. It's not my own. So let's reroll this. So it's a +4 instead. So it's 11 damage.
Nice. Valrus, do you want to give me a d20 for the dragon's reaction? I'm just double checking it didn't use its reaction.
What does it have? +11, 12, 10?
It has +16.
Woo! Yeah, sounds about right. Do I even need to roll? 26.
Yeah, 26 is definitely a hit. I mean, yeah, it would have been difficult for you to miss. Alright, let's roll that damage then, shall we? Alright, the dragon has used its reaction as well now, so it's done 27 so. Alright, the creature is not looking good. It is definitely bloodied. As it is trying to flee out of combat, it manages to flee 10 feet above the lip, so it's 110 feet now above the ground. How did you get that? 70? Oh, elevation. There we go.
Elevator.
Alright, then that will bring us to the end of it. We've got the little kobolds that will be moving a little bit closer. And Valrus, over to you, sir.
110 feet, huh?
It is silhouetted by the sun in the center of a cyclone-esque storm, just in that hole that Dusted was hovering over. It is now beautifully outlined.
Okay. Hmm. I think just coming out of this room would bring me close enough to fireball range.
What's the fireball range?
150.
Oh yeah, easy.
So pinpoint on that silhouette and fire a beam towards our flying friend.
And by beam, you obviously mean fireball.
Yes. Well, it starts as a line, allegedly.
Okay.
Which will be a dex save 19.
Ooh, a dex save of... Interesting. Okay.
Exactly. It.
Oh, that was
Oh
unlucky.
no. Yeah. It's got high saving throws for that. Yeah, there we go. 36.
Okay.
18.
Damage.
Anything else?
It's still alive.
Correct.
It's
How
alive.
dare it?
Damn. It was bloodied, wasn't it?
Yes.
Don't think it's gonna be worth it trying to like cantrip it on top of this. I will leave it at that.
Okay. At the end of your turn then, Valrus, the dragon is going to turn around and use one of its legendary actions to cast a spell, as it says, Arganisvalnat. A fireball bursts out of its mouth straight towards the creature as well. Let's first roll a dex saving throw. Alright, it saves. Ooh. Right. Three ones as well. Okay. Wow, okay. I mean, that's pretty darn good. Both those two fireballs have knocked it down a reasonably considerable amount. Which brings us to Lunan.
Yes.
My fireball was stronger.
Yes, it was. Well, you did better damage, yeah. Yours is definitely more accurate too.
I just calculated, and I think I'm actually within range for 120 feet. Because given a height of
should be.
110 and the distance of the spell 120, I have to be within, if this calculator is correct, 45 or almost 50 feet, and I am.
Yeah.
Which means I have options.
Mm.
Do we continue burning this motherfucker, or I do think I would wanna do a Toll the Dead on it and see if I can knock some sense into it. And give me a wisdom save.
A wisdom saving throw. 18.
It fails.
Ooh. And it's definitely damaged.
Yes. Now,
The...
how?
Mm-hmm.
I dislike that this spell doesn't allow me to tell that it is damaged. For most other things, it seems to work. No, I will have to do it manually. 3d12 plus 5.
3d12 plus 5. Crikey.
Ooh, 110, 111, and 1 plus 5. So 27. What does that get
Necrotic.
us? Necrotic.
That's... Oh, wow, necrotic. Okay. I am 27 necrotic. Alright. Anything else, Lunan?
So low. Yeah. I feel like me and Valoris is a bit too lined up. I will take a few steps to the side.
Alright.
Thank you.
Anything else?
That's my turn.
Alright, at the end of your turn, the mosquito flies and shoots up an additional 50 feet. Thanks. 30 feet.
It also has some weird.
The dragon at the end of your turn also gets its action. I shouldn't have used that word, should I? It is going to probably use another. Okay. 30 feet it was 7110. As it does it, it's at the same time. It's gonna use Sonic Boom. 60-foot range, the sphere. It's gonna center the 10-foot sphere on the creature itself. And I just forgot what saving throw it said it was. Sorry. No. It's a Constitution. Oh no. It's a DC 22. That's awesome. Which means that the mosquito creature fails its Constitution saving throw. It is going to take... Okay, 8 points of thunder damage. And it will have... Well, it's not one of them. But it will have his disadvantage on his next attack. Alright. That puts it on that many hit points. That means Lena, it is your turn. Sorry, that took a while.
Okay, I was gonna hit it without try and hit it without just blast, but I think it's too far away now.
It is now 140 feet above the ground.
Yeah, that is too
Yeah.
far.
Mm-hmm.
So she will just continue wailing on the the sand elemental.
Okay.
Attack. Oh my god. Attack number 1. And yeah, and that is all I've got. That's my turn.
Okay. Rattled as you are. At the end of your turn, how many legendary actions has the dragon used? I think he's used 1, 2, 3. He gets 4 in his lair.
Oh god.
He's gonna do another sonic boom on the creature. And this time potentially for 14 points of damage. It makes a saving throw. But it still does take the damage, so... Ooh, okay. We're reaching a very close milestone here. And it is going to use its other one to move half its movement rate as it flees even further. Which brings us to the top of the round.
It
Go
still
on.
has -10 movement from when I hit it, and it has been having that for a while now. Just letting you know.
I've been making it only move 30 feet instead of
Okay.
60.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, just to account for anything like that, as it's been fleeing away. Top of the round. I'm trying to think if we've got a recharge that was spent. It didn't use either, and it didn't recharge. So Yolena, can you roll a d6 for me, please, for the lightning misty step that he uses? Oh, thank you very much.
I'm about to fall 70 feet to the ground.
Right. In which case, he is going to use his ability, and he is going to, from where he is, lightning strikes down, connecting him through the gap, right past. Dustin, are you going to attempt to hold on again?
Yes, it's a matter of pride at this point.
All right. Well, give me athletics, would you?
My funeral. Yeah, I know. 25.
25. Okay. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Now, you may have noticed I'm no longer asking you what you're doing this round or asking you to roll an intelligence check against psychic intrusion. Because
Ew.
the creature that has been doing it is no longer following you and is currently fleeing. So, Dusted with a 25. The dragon activates his storm call as he rides the lightning straight up through the gap, passing by this creature, stopping to attack it. It's 170 feet in the air.
What could possibly go wrong?
We're gonna go at 175, so you're slightly above it as it is fleeing past. The dragon has got a flying speed of 80. It was at 70. It needs to make up 100. So that'll use its action to get past, which will bring. No, It didn't fly. Sorry, it used its action to do the storm call and just went straight up as it rode through, but will still bring us to Dusted's turn. Woo.
I'll get my heroic inspiration from being a champion. So I'll immediately consume to attack this mosquito, which is within range. Let's see if I can hit it with advantage. So that's a 17.
That unfortunately is a miss.
Ah, well, we'll try another swing without advantage. Oh, sorry, that was damage. Never mind. A 1. Okay. Last swing. 26.
A 26 is good, Dusted. Finally, a hit.
I'm re-rolling that too. Gosh. That's a 4. It's 10 damage with slow effects, so it moves 10 feet slower until the start of my next turn.
And this is not cumulative. It's just 10 from its maximum, correct?
Yeah. So last time when I reduced it to 10, that is over with the start of my turn, and now I'm just reapplying it. So it just gets 10 feet minus, from the top.
And the total amount of damage you've done now is 12?
No, 10. Because I upped the 2 to a 4, so it's just 10.
Alright. The creature is on 48 hit points.
I wish I had my my action switch.
So that'll bring us to the end of Dusted's turn. Before the other creature gets a go, both of these legendary creatures get a legendary action at 170 feet in the air, Dusted. The dragon. I mean, it is just going to use its action to attack. It actually does manage to hit. Tabaxi. Swing. Hit. 26. The other creature's gonna get a go. Wow. On 22, Dusted is gonna use its legendary action to make a psychic attack on you in an attempt to take over your mind and protect it by attacking the dragon itself.
All right. It's what is the save?
It's a DC 19 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I'll say no.
sh-
No creature shall ever hold
What?
me a slave again. Go fuck yourself.
Oh my goodness me.
There, Dustin has sworn. Started swearing. There you go.
Wow. Dusted
Uh,
with that wonderful, wonderful natural 20, my friend. You almost feel an uncontrollable shudder deep from below you. It's not like when, you've had a really big curry and you have to sit on the toilet for a while. It's like sitting on a fountain because it's the dragon. The chuckle and the rumble from below you begins so much it sort of bubbles up as it almost coughs. You're on its back with laughter. This creature that you're riding definitely understands.
yeah.
Alright, I hope I wasn't too disgusting there. It is over to the molten creature, Yolena, as it's going to use its other fist to attempt to slam down and try and grapple you.
I'm already grappled, aren't I?
Oh, the other hand, to incapacitate you. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Alright. Which will bring us to the lair actions. The dragon dust begins to glow again with protection from magic spell.
Ooh.
Which is just as well, because that then brings us to the other creature. Okay, it is going to use one of its powered stuns on the dragon. And then try and attempt to flee. I just want to double check and see if it works on the large.
I actually forgot to check that I could actually jump to the mosquito and use push to force it downward.
There you
I
go.
just realized this. Because it's a large creature.
If the target has 150 hit points or fewer, it has the stunned condition. Otherwise, its speed is 0 until the start of your next turn. The stunned target makes a Constitution saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending. But its duration is instantaneous, and there is no attack or save. It is just based on hit points. Unfortunately, the dragon has got more than 150 hit points. Which means its speed is reduced to 0.
Yeah.
But it still has a reaction.
It does still have a reaction. And legendary actions. It's only its speed is affected. Okay. Which it gets to make a Constitution saving throw at the end of each of its turns. That means it's going to go through its turn with a 0 speed. Are we agreed? Because it doesn't get stunned due to its size, so it's not incapacitated, so it technically shouldn't fall out the sky.
Yeah, but the thing is, if it's a dragon, if it has flying, it should have the flying hover attack. If it doesn't have the hover attack, it falls out of the sky because it cannot move. Because the flying is dependent on it moving. That's the point. So
In which case
if
it
it doesn't
will
have
fall out.
hover, Oh, bugger me.
In which case, yes, Dusted, it will. Alright, so at speed hits 0, its wings stop beating. And it stops laughing as it was
Oh, no.
chuckling at you. It's more like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, that's going to bring us to the kobolds on the bottom. As they look up and they see the wings stop beating, they are going to flee.
Ah.
That's
I
going to
would
bring
have
us.
loved to see a Dusted jump from one flying creature to the next.
I wish I had that sort of like reaction or something I could do. I don't have anything like that.
Well, your
I
chances
was
aren't
hoping
over
that
yet.
but I was hoping that the creature would move away from me so I could reaction unarmed grapple it. Because if it cannot move either, if I grapple it, we'll all just plummet. It doesn't matter then.
Okay, well,
Valrus, give them hell. Give them
Valrus,
hell.
over to you.
Uh,
The bug is flying up and away.
You could hit it with a fireball.
That is
Maybe.
if I get like directly on it, maybe.
Directly under the crashing dragon.
Yeah, which I could do if I dash. But how high up is the ceiling?
100 feet.
100.
100
We are
feet. Oh, so it's already out.
We are-
Yeah.
we are outside in the eye of the storm.
Okay.
You more or less have to be straight under the hole to be able to shoot at them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in the yellowish circle area at least, around the dragon.
I'm just wondering if that thing is even bloodied or anything. Then
Which thing?
Or
the bug.
mosquitoes.
The mosquito's on
Yeah,
22 hit
mosquito.
points.
22 hit points.
Correct. It's got 22
Oh.
left. It's got 22 left, 3 legendary actions, and 1 legendary resistance left. I haven't told you when it's been using it because hardly any of you have saved against its intelligence incursions.
Oh man. Oh man. You know what? I think maybe this will be worth it then. I will run over to Yarlena. Grab her shoulder and say, "We're going up," and I'm going to dimension door us to the top of the hole.
But I was winning!
Pull it through the portal, and we leave.
Hold on. Bum bum. Right, let me shift to there. And go ahead and move your where you're dimension dooring to, please.
Closest to the, well, maybe like there.
Oh, both of you on the edge on the lip.
Or actually, I
You-
remember how Dusted fell.
Yeah, you will remember that it wasn't very good.
Yeah. Say over there.
And now the flying creature will just be 70 feet above you.
Yes, it will. it
Yeah.
might just be worth it, just in case Yarlena doesn't quite get to it well enough. I'm going to quicken. Wait a second. Hold on. When you cast spell, you cannot have if you already cast a level 1+. So. Nope, I cannot. They've changed quicken spells, so it only works one way around now. Does
it not work on cantrips?
It does, but it's like you have to cantrip first, I think.
Oh. What?
Yeah, it's weird. Damn. In that
Can you not
case,
quicken
mm,
Dimension Door and then cast?
it's an object that I'm using to cast it, so I don't think so.
The object you're using to cast Dimension Door.
Yes.
Is that what's the free action that you're allowed to use each turn? Interaction with an object?
Well, I can use the cape to cast Dimension Door as an action.
It's specifically written in the item.
Yeah.
Let's check the Cape of the Montebank, yeah?
Yeah.
And I believe normally it says that using a magical item is the magic action
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
in the rules
And it
as
would
well.
be a level 1+ spell using it, so I don't think I can do it this way. But Yarlena still has a good chance.
If I
Yeah, she's good. Now I'm just stuck in the
You
hole
have
with all the
advantage because you're
henchmen.
invisible.
I don't know if I have advantage against it, though.
Does it have true sight or something?
I don't know.
I mean, it's been knowing where we are, so probably some kind of divination shit.
Yeah. Well, either way, I can't really help with that.
Why
So
I think it's been leeching on Yarlena's brain for too long for to not know where she is.
if all else fails, next turn I'm fucking flying after it, okay? Or giving fly to Yarlena.
What does Quicken Spell say then?
A Quicken Spell says when you cast a spell with a casting time of an action, you can spend 2 sorcery points to change the casting time into a bonus action for this casting. You cannot modify a spell this way if you've already cast a level 1+ spell on the current turn, nor can you cast a level 1+ spell on the current turn after modifying a spell this way.
Doesn't
Yeah.
say it doesn't say anything that you have to use it as the very first thing in the turn, does it though?
Oh, I think the implication is that if you've already cast a leveled spell, you can't use Quicken Spell.
It did say that, and I don't know if you can quicken. Does it say your spell
True.
or
Does it
a
say
spell? Because a spell you might be able to quicken the casting of the cape. I don't know what the rules are, but we can look it up later.
Oh, I see. The
Now
cape
I
is
would-
casting Dimension Door, which is a leveled spell. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Quicken Spell. The wording
Sure,
is-
I'll send. Oh, it'll send the whole
And you
mythological.
and you
Oh,
can't quicken the Dimension Door as a magic action.
that's what we were trying to figure out.
You can spend to change the casting time. When you cast a spell that has a casting time of an action, you can spend 2
Yeah.
sorcery points to change the casting time to a bonus action.
Okay, so you use Dimension Door is the cape is the focus. You use the cape to cast Dimension Door as your action, and that is the bonus action at the beginning.
So you can quicken the cape spell. It seems like, maybe?
Yeah, like instead of casting it as an action, you use
Because the cape itself says that while wearing it, you can use the cape or it to cast Dimension Door as a magic action.
Oh, either way. Oh no, it was the other way around. You can't modify this. You already cast a level 1+ spell. Nor can you cast a level 1+ spell on the current turn after modifying a spell this way. If I don't do that, I can still modify a cantrip. So it was that you have to do spell first, then cantrip. It's weird. So I can quicken my cantrip either way as well. So I'm going to do that and take a shot at this nasty little bug.
Awesome. Okay.
Sorcerer's Burst. Straight at it. Pew, 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 pew.
And that is a Sorcerer's Burst on a
No.
19.
Is that hit?
A 19.
Do I have to use my inspiration?
No, you don't, because it's a hit.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Fire damage it is. That's been working so far.
Mm-hmm.
Why did I roll Chromatic Orb? They deal
I
the same
don't
damage.
know.
It doesn't matter. They're both 3d8.
You're holding the fire key?
Yes. So I can
So you
reroll
re-roll
one of
the-
those
Mm-hmm.
to 1, which rerolls.
Mm-hmm. Go on, Valrus. How many rolls do you need?
It was 6. Also,
18.
one of the dies was an 8, which means I get to roll one more d8 because of Sorcerer's Burst special ability.
Oh, you need 4. Shut the front door. Oh.
2! No! Well, Yarletta could definitely finish it off now.
If I hit.
If you have 3 chances, you better not mess this up.
Oh.
All right, Varus. From the depths of this sandy cave on the floor, you've sprinted across to grab Yelena and Dimension Door. 100 feet to the lip of the cave above, blasting this creature with 2 hit points left. At the end of your turn, the creature and the dragon get their legendary actions.
Oh no.
It won't get out of reach, though. Right?
Alright, the dragon is going to use his action to grab the creature and attack it. While the creature is going to use its action and it's almost down to its last legs. The poor little mosquito. Why do people hate us so? It's going to flee. It's going to use its legendary action to move up to its flying speed without provoking opportunity attacks. Unfortunately, let's get the dragon attack in first, shall we? And that's a hit.
Oh, the dragon caught up to it.
Dragon got him. Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. It tail swipes it as it's been flying and chasing past. They were both 175 feet in the air. If its movement is 0, it can still use its legendary action. Or not.
I think they can.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't say it doesn't have any actions. It was just its speed. Alright, it strikes the creature and then it gets its constitution saving throw. Ooh.
Well, it's at the end of its turn. It's not its turn yet.
Ah, nutsack, and I just rolled a 20. Ah.
We will go down together, Stefan. This is our dive together.
Fair enough. Okay. Valrus, as you dimension door and blast the creature at the end of your turn, the dragon stiffens with one last tail swipe, smashing the mosquito. from the sky. That brings us to Lunan.
Yes. Lunan, don't expect. Lunan is feeling a bit alone, as you may expect, because all my friends are gone. All by myself. I wanna be all by myself. I will do All the Dead on this elemental type of creature. Molten glass. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes, sorry. The one that was grappling Yelena.
Yes.
Nice.
Damaged one.
Okay.
It needs to do a wisdom saving throw.
There you go. An 8.
That sounds very good.
Yep, that's unfortunately a fail. How much damage?
Oh, bad roll. 23 damage.
Okay. I mean, that's not as bad as you think. Wow, you whittled them down. Anything else in your turn?
Looking around, do the kobolds look hostile? Or more curious?
They are currently fleeing. They are both running in different directions. Let me... choose green. Yeah.
Okay. Reaction. Grab a bag full, holding bag full of gold.
Uh-huh. You're gonna start looting the treasure, are you?
I've already used my action, but if you allow me to do that as a bonus action, I will, by not moving away from where I am.
Yeah, so describe how you're going to do it to me so I get a picture, would you?
You know when you... I will just place the bag of holding on the ground, so it's kind of open the hole towards the gold, and then just take the full arm width, using the shield a little bit to scrape just a wide arm into the bag, just capturing whatever scrapes it into it. Not
Fair enough.
not trying to select anything specific, just doing a big whoosh into it.
Alright, go ahead and roll a percentile for me, please. Percentile dice.
Let's see what we...
I just want
rolled.
to see...
87.
Ooh, okay, so there's an 87% chance as you're doing this that you nab one of my special items. Okay.
Nice.
One of my listed items, I should say, in the horde. So yeah, as you're doing it, something plonks into the bag of holding. You said specifically you weren't looking. So I'm
I
not going to tell you
weren't
what it was.
looking for anything in particular. I might
Exactly.
see stuff going in, but I wasn't looking through it.
Okay.
Working through it.
In anything else in your turn?
No, I feel like that's greedy enough.
Alright, that'll bring us to Yelena.
She looks at Varus. Why did you bring me up here if you were just going to kill it?
Didn't think it would die so easily. I
And
suppose the dragon could have done the trick on its own. Oh well.
I was in the middle of something.
Didn't look like it.
How are we supposed to get back down?
I don't know. Summon your deer thing.
She looks at the dragon. She glares at him. You're not going to eat John again, are you?
Dragon's mid-fall.
He's just recovering from a stun at the minute. His wings have like stopped beating, and you're standing at the bottom. You're like, oi! No flappy lizard thing.
He seems a bit busy at the moment.
If a popsicle could look disdainfully down at you.
She'll use her action to summon John with using the free once per day thing she gets, but he can't fly, so he'll need flight from power. Because it's a level 2 find steed spell.
Incredible.
And I don't have any level 4 spell slots. So John is back, but he's not flyable. Well, he can't fly.
So he's okay.
She'll give him a pat on the head. I'm so sorry these things keep happening to you. I know. I did ask him this time if he would eat you, and, well, she points to the dragon. I think he's a little bit busy to answer. And too busy to eat you, probably.
As the stag looks up at the dragon, you realize its knees start to shake a little bit, and it vacates its bowels.
No. It will be fine. Don't worry. He's not doing anything. Look at him. He's actually falling. Not very scary, right?
It is true. It's not moving. John sort of nuzzles your hand a little bit.
He gives him a good pat.
It seems to placate him for now. In fact, I might move him a little bit back because I don't think Valrus would have put him on the edge of the lip of the icicle things, the glass.
Oh, yeah.
Just
She
to be
will
safe.
hop on. She'll hop on John and wait for Varus to do his thing.
Okay.
He's not flying, so Varus gives him flight. And that will be her turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, then I'm not going to give the dragon a legendary action. He's still recovering. Plus, he guesses at the top of the turn now. Anyway, with firstly, he used a storm ability to get up here. So, Yelena, do you want to roll a d6 for me to see if it recharges, please? Thank you very much. With a 5, it does. Alright. On its turn, with a movement speed of 0, I mean, it gets no movement at all, really, does it? As it begins to plummet, it almost banks dusted in the air and begins to fall. The wind starts breezing through your hair as you pass the lip down into the cavern. The space opens wide, and as you fall in about 80 feet, suddenly the dragon below you begins to vibrate, and just at the last, at the end of its turn, you notice it breaks out of the spell. And you can feel its coiled body tightening, just waiting to unleash its wings and unfurl and gain flight again. That will bring us to the end of its turn and to your turn, Dusted. We are now in the map below. You are 85 feet? No, he's dropped 80. You're 95 feet, aren't you? 90. Cracky, my math is bad, dude.
What's the falling speed in this version? Isn't it 500 feet or?
I don't know.
I'm 500 feet and around in 3 seconds.
Yeah, it's something crazy like that.
Let's have a look.
Wow,
here.
that's
I think like
that-
rules is written. It's like 500 instant, and then the round
Maybe-
comes around and it's another 500 instant.
It's pretty crazy.
a creature falls 500 feet on the turn they fall. So we would have fallen instantly when it used it on us.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's wild.
That's 5E. Do you think they've updated it to...
Don't know.
Let's see.
5.5E?
Yeah, good question.
But it's going to get an action, won't it? Even though it's movement speed, it's going to get an action as it's falling. So instead of falling, I mean, then it's just going to use its action to... Ooh.
Does it have to lightning dash to the ground just to be sure?
It won't need to. It is just going to say, Dusted, at the beginning of its turn. It's going to say Astrat Bensfelk as it begins to fly. It's going to cast Fly on itself. I think that I just realized he's got the Fly spell.
But the fly spell will the fly spell allows you to hover. Is that
Yeah.
how it is?
Oh yes, it can hover. So yeah, that works.
There will be no dropping of cats today, Dusted. Or dragons. Yeah, it's a 60-foot fly speed and can hover.
Yeah.
When the
Because
spell...
otherwise you would still drop it.
Yeah.
It would be very frustrating.
All right, that'll definitely end the turn. From there, it is going to cast that, and it will use its bonus action after it uses its magic action to look down at the creature and give a snort. I am willing to talk. Parlay. And now
what?
it'll be your turn, Dusted.
Coup de grace.
What? Dusty is gonna scream at the top of his lungs. I know this is a little difficult, but because the storm is raging outside, so I don't know who will be able to hear me. No one probably will. That the dragon wants to parlay.
We tried that at the beginning, and he said something in dragon.
Well, he speaks common now.
Oh, now you speak common. Wow.
That's dead, and that's all we came here to do.
I guess.
But first, he wants the elk down here.
No.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
He's already killed John twice.
He needs a snack.
No.
An elk's shape snack.
She covers John's ears. Don't listen to them, John. Well, I
An
don't think he can understand them
kebab.
anyway.
Like
It's
go on.
it's a diet elk.
Oh,
Yeah, you get all the benefits of flavor with none of the calories because it disappears instantly.
And here I was thinking it was all made up of alcohol.
Oh, that's why it's called John Alkovich.
Yeah. John Alkovich,
Yeah.
a spirit.
My only regret is that I
A
cannot
phase
curse you
spirit.
in several
Yeah.
different ways now. That joke.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh yes. Right, so Dustin, is that your turn?
Dustin is well. I'm still 90 feet in the air.
We're gonna
So I-
backtrack that because he cast fly right at the beginning, so he's hovering above the crater right now. You're still 175 feet in the air.
Okay, well, then shouting down to Lunan is difficult, I suppose.
Yeah.
So,
Your shouts will go down to Valrus and Yelena.
I think Luna might hear it as well, but you will not hear his response.
No, that's not true. But yeah, Dustin is just going to call for the parlay, and then he is for a moment about to swing one of his legs off the side of the dragon to get off because it's kind of disrespectful to ride it during parlay. But then he realizes how far up he is. And
Okay.
he's sort of like advised against it.
Why don't you go ahead and number one, give me a performance check, please.
Uh-oh.
Well, this is just to see how good you are going to be at projecting your voice down past the storm.
I am going to add a tactical D10 to that.
Oh, okay.
So that's a total of 8. No, that didn't help much.
A total of 8 makes it quite difficult. All right, that's no problem. And then you're going to dismount. You're going to climb off. Oh no, you said you changed your mind, didn't you?
Well, he changes his mind when he sees he's sort of like that high up. It doesn't really. I mean, he wants to get off because the dragon asks for parlay, and it's not very nice to sit on his back. But on the other hand, well, he cannot get down where he's at right now.
No
and
problem.
I don't have enough, and I don't have enough hubris to say, "Can you please put me down?" And it just tosses him off. So
Classic genie wage.
Yeah.
yeah,
Put me down kills you.
yeah, basically.
All right. Then let me change this as well. Sorry, guys. There we go. All right. So from the height down below, then Lunan, I'd probably say what you see from around you. All of a sudden, the two sand elementals, not in combat, slink below the sands. And these kobolds disappear. In fact, that one runs and he's going to burrow to hide, while that one goes through the open gap over there in the wall. Because that will take us past the elementals. The lair action. And then back up to Valrus.
The Lunan might not have heard that.
You don't know yet. Not his turn either.
Well,
Mm.
how clearly could I hear Dusted? I guess.
Oh, okay. So why don't you go roll a perception check where you are still within the eye. I will give you advantage within the proximity with an 18 DC.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, Dustin's got a good, strong voice, yeah. It was... you could hear him for
From
sure.
that, could I suss out that Lunan could or could not hear him?
Given that you rolled advantage with a 4, you would have failed miserably. You feel that the projection has stayed above the crater and hasn't penetrated below. You've
In that
managed.
case, I would like to cast Thaumaturgy to make my voice louder and shout out the same thing, basically. The dragon wishes to parlay! Down the hole.
Okay, and it's only a cantrip.
Yeah.
Nice. Thorm a booming voice.
Mm-hmm.
For 1 minute. So now for 1 minute he will just be booming.
Oh dear God.
Flight for our elk friend will have to wait.
Okay.
Maybe he will be able to intimidate the dragon
Yeah.
Oh.
with his so booming voice.
We'll find out. Anything else, Valrus, on your turn?
No. I'll count the number of grains of sand around me or something with my bonus action.
Okay, let me just double check at the end of your turn. Yeah, no, the dragon is not going to waste that. Or, Lunan, over to you, sir.
Okay, so first things first. Did I hear Dusted?
Now go ahead and roll a perception check for me. I'm going to say the 25 DC.
I didn't. Did I hear? Valrus?
Valrus.
With a 13, yeah, you heard Valrus quite clearly.
Good.
Keep stinging through the gum.
Considering
Just shoveling in as much as he can.
considering the lack of targets, I
There's
think
at least thousands of gold there. There's lots of targets.
that's a very good point. Yeah, Fudge. I was considering healing myself, but now when you're saying something that obvious, considering that Lunan was already, he will try to quickly grab some more loot before the dragon gets in there.
Are you going to use sneak or sleight of hand, or just openly, blatantly grab loot and stuff?
Considering I was already blatantly grabbing it and the dragon is still out of view, or is it within view?
It is Well, but its back is technically turned to you as it started flying, but it hasn't really been looking down at you. But I will roll a perception check for it if I have to. Actually, I'm
I
going to check
will
its
grab
passive
the
perception.
same way I did last time, so it will not be super discreet.
If you're doing the same as last time, then it'll more than likely notice what you're doing.
Will I understand that it will notice me?
Then the smart guy.
Yeah. Okay, then I will not. In that case, I will make a perception check and see if there's anything that looks of its extra interest that I could pick up discreetly.
It would rather be okay. Yeah, okay. I'll give you the perception. Go ahead and ooh, we're at 22. Nice. Is there anything in particular that you would be looking for? Oh.
I would say items that could be of use to us, as in spell components, so gems of bigger sizes, of higher values, and/or items that could help potential that I think could be magical.
So as you cast your eye over the horde, a lot of it is covered in sand from the desert and the collapse above. At 22, you get to make out heaps of coin. There's just platinum, gold, silver, and copper everywhere. There are a vast amount of gems sprinkled throughout. Garnets, agates, and bloodstones. Some of them fit into your palm, others bigger than the size of your fist. And then the small emeralds and rubies and stuff. There's a good dozen of them that you can see sparkling across the treasure hoard in front of you. But everything seems to also be covering dinner service sets and goblets. It looks like noble dining sets of some sort over here. Bits of furniture. There's rope in here as well, potentially. Looks in very good condition. And then there's one or two small chests. And I mean like mantelpiece, those tiny jewelry boxes. There's some weapons and some armor here as well. Given the yeah, there's definitely two pieces that you can see sticking out. A sword that almost seems to sparkle unscathed over the ravages of time. There's no rust, there's no dust. It just seems to magically be clean. Longsword. Is it?
Yeah, I need a new machete. I will try to go for that one then. Discreetly.
Okay, then give me a sleight of hand check.
Not very discreetly.
Alright, and then the 22 perception check. Roll a d20 for me. A 9. Alright, Some sort of cloak made it into the bag of holding. That was the previous item.
Okay. The cloak.
Yeah.
So we have a cloak, a sword, and some knickknacks, like general coins.
Yeah. And furniture. It looks like a dining room set, complete with mirror, carpets, the works, you know? Candelabras, like those candle holders.
Great. But then I think I've spent what I can doing stuff. Or considering, yeah, that's my turn.
All right. That'll bring us to Yelena.
So we're parlaying with dragon now.
Mm-hmm.
I know, right? What a twist
Still
this
waiting.
is.
Is still waiting for Valrus to climb on, or do something to the elk.
Yeah, she looks at Varys. Are you going to get on?
He shrugs.
Oh, my gods. She'll look at the dragon. Do you promise not to eat my elk again?
Can you please roll a persuasion check for me?
Persuasion.
Persuasion!
Well, I mean, what are you going to lie to it?
I hope that parlaying would include not eating.
I mean, surely you'd bring a meal to a guest's house. Wouldn't you bring a housewarming or a present? Hey.
For something in return, perhaps. Maybe something from the pile of gold downstairs.
I would say the best.
A noble sacrifice indeed.
Are you about to throw me under the bus, Axel?
No,
Yes,
but
yes.
let's just give Jon Elkovich to the dragon
Oh my god.
for all of his gold and treasure. It's a fair trade.
I don't know if the dragon would say it that way. Or John.
Is there something we really want to add to the dragon's treasure that we don't want people to get hold of? Is there anything we're not using that we could just stash them?
I don't think so.
Stash.
Something with the dragon. For safekeeping. Something we'd never want back.
I have a filter of love. I still have it.
Just take it or feed it to the dragon.
I don't need to be a bard. I have the stats to get a level in bard, but I have no interest in it. And for all we know, we don't know who it will cast its eyes on and fall in love with. And those people just have to go with it.
I do have some items that I'm not using.
There is also the Rod of Justice, which is sort of light based.
Yeah,
the
true.
dragon says that.
I have a cloak displacement. I have a ring of fire resistance for some reason, and a ring of clear mind.
Always, you have a ring of fire resistance for real.
Yeah.
I thought that was our. I thought that was our whole deal, man. That you cast fireballs where I am. Like, not even once you said anything about that.
Well, we figured out an alternative solution to that. As long as I have sorcery points, you're safe.
That's true. That's true.
For Valoris, I feel like the Ring of Clear Mind is not as useful because partially you don't do as many concentration spells, and partially you stay away from trouble.
That's fair.
That is usually true. Although I already have things to amend that, I think. Well, wait, what does it give? Advantage on concentration checks. I can already do that anyways.
With Warcaster, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
So I don't
true.
even need
You
it.
have Warcaster as well. Then we can do the run by you as well.
Yeah.
Do you have any good buffs? But we can take that later.
Yeah. Hmm.
Does the dragon,
Are we out of the turn order?
does the
Not-
dragon respond?
Is that the end of your
Yeah,
turn, Yelena?
Yeah, she's just staring. Well, she's just waiting for Varus to do his thing. Yeah, she
All right.
will. She will not attack.
Uh-huh. Alright. Then, in which case, at the end of your turn, the dragon's not going to use a legendary action at all, and will roll over into the next turn, where the dragon goes first. As it looks down at you and... Come... It says almost in a bored-like tone. Having made its saving throw end of the previous round, it now, can fly, but still spreads its wings out as it slowly glides down, landing on the sand down below. Dusted, while you're on its back, it almost leans its shoulder forward to lean down so that you can climb down easily when it's your turn. Let's stay in turn order for now, quickly, shall we? As the dragon carts down and looks around, and looks at you, Lunan. Let me just do one thing quick. Oh!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Looks at you, Lunan, up and down, snorts.
Oh yeah, there was another one down here. Forgot about that.
Hasn't noticed anything that you have taken at all, or hasn't paid any attention to it. It is now on the ground, and it turns its back around and almost leans over to you, Dustin, and says, explain.
Dust is gonna jump off. If it's giving me the turn, obviously.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So Dust is gonna roll off and step a little bit away from the dragon so he can still sort of like look at it.
Mhm.
And he's gonna kneel down and both apologize and also say that it was an honor to be able to ride with you. Not on you, with you. Or fly with you, rather. Forgive us, Noble Dragon. We were looking for Katla and her evil allies. We do believe that they are trying to bring about the destruction of the world. And we knew that she was riding a mighty dragon, such as yourself. So we came here looking for her. don't think that's a deception, right? That is generally what Dust believe is going on.
Well, you tell me. You can either roll a deception or give me persuasion.
I am gonna spend a luck point here.
Oh.
I'm feeling lucky. We had such a great time together, Mr. Dragon, right? Or Mrs. Dragon. I don't know at this point. So I'm gonna do a little bit of roll. 23.
Okay, very good, very good. Anything else you would like to do on your turn?
um, he is still kneeled down. He's still showing what do you call it?
Reverence.
Reverence.
Yeah.
Reverence to the dragon. Because, I mean, he was on its back, stabbing it quite aggressively. And he has also ridden around on it, which was what Katla did. He's not really. He's really remorseful, but also, well, the dragon did attack him and his friends. He's a little bit, yeah. He's sheepish is the right word, I think. That is the end of his turn.
All right, fair enough. As you end your turn, then let's go up to Yarlena and Valrus and John Elkovich. The dragon below you has come to rest as Dusted slowly climbs down, and all you hear the rumblings below are explain yourself. Can both of you roll a perception check for me, please? There's two things that both of you notice. The first one is that the storms have slowly begun to subside. Ever so slightly, the roaring of the winds is gentling. Valrus, where you are, you can crisp and clearly hear him speaking common. Wow. Yelena was right. All right. What
I've
are the
already
both-
forgotten what Yarlena was right about.
No comment.
Wait a second here, Giannis. Was Rachel out for 2 seconds and you jumped on it?
Say what?
I said, was Rachel out of the room for 2 seconds and you jumped on it by saying, oh, it doesn't happen often with Yelena being right? I just need you to hear, I need you to tell me if that was the case or not.
Yes, that's why you heard her from the corridor.
I haven't left the room. It's
Gosh
Okay.
darn it. She's still here. Shh.
My headphones are wireless anyway. I never leave.
Oh well. See what you got yourself into now.
That's why they call it a ball and chain. No, sorry. Sorry.
Again. I guess I will jump on Alkovich.
Fly.
Mm-hmm.
Fly.
Have you got a spell slot?
Mhm.
I do.
Oh.
I do. I have several.
Oh. Oh.
But are we turn ordering or not?
I'm gonna say the two of you are up there together. You can have both your turns at the same time on 12.
Okay. Okay.
And-
Yeah, I will just hop on Alkovich and fly. Cast fly on it.
Okay. And John Alkovich manages to slowly lift off the ground. Yelena, I take it you're steering.
She's staring, kind of. John knows how to fly. He's done it before.
This is
So
true.
he'll just dash into the hole with a bit of urging from Calvin.
60-foot fly speed, so I guess he's got an action on his own, doesn't he? 120 would make it to the sand.
Yes.
Um,
She'll have him land a bit away from the dragon because she knows that he's a bit scared.
and reluctant.
And reluctant. Maybe like he could hide behind the pillar.
All right, which means the two of you will be dropped off circa there.
Yeah.
Valrus, you happy taking cover behind the elf lady?
Yeah, that's fine.
Anything else on your turn before we move to Lunan?
So, Mrs. Dragon, you wouldn't have happened to see a lich, huh?
Right to it.
Why not? That's what she'll say.
Okay. Lunan, over to you, sir.
I wonder if Lunan dares to cast something or not. No, Lunan will just take a couple of steps out like so, and then he will be touching himself. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I'm sorry. He will be
Yeah.
doing what?
Touching himself. Casting Cure Wounds.
Oh, thank
Understood.
God.
Yes.
Second
okay.
level.
Healing. You'll heal yourself. Nice one. All right.
Let's see if you can do an upcast on this one by clicking here. Then the second level there, and then cast. Did it roll? No. No. So
Oh, there we go. 25.
nice. And that's my turn.
Okay. Right. Within. That was the entire turn, wasn't it? All right. That will bring us to the end of combat then. As no one trades blows, dragon. Right. Dusted looks down at you. I do know of this lich you mention, and of Kathla. That does not explain why you are here, my lair.
We thought you were working for the lich.
I am a storm dragon from the elemental plane of air. Do not work for anybody, mortal.
With?
I am here of my own volition.
So you want the world to end?
The end of this plane is not of my care or concern.
But if this plane ends, then where are you going to get all your treasure from?
There are other things. We are not treasure hungry. It is good to be able to bathe in gold and coin and jewel now and then, but I have slept for 100 years, and my hunger for sustenance outweighs my need for treasure. My call to duty outweighs my hunger and my sustenance.
What is your duty?
My
Are
duty
you
as
really?
guardian.
Oh, I thought you were really like the hand. Is it the hand? The Talos?
I am not of this telos of which you speak. That is a perversion of our race, a trick conjured by mere mortals to inspire those not powerful enough to rise up.
Oh, I see.
Saying it doesn't exist.
Gods exist, of course, but the sigil is stolen.
Oh, classic human gods, you know. Always stealing things. So
Indeed.
unoriginal.
Indeed, indeed. Yet not as meddling as some of these other immortals that I've come across.
Like the Lich.
Indeed, yes. Scheming.
He's very annoying, you know. We nearly killed him. We were so close. So close.
I think this one is the shoe, right?
Why
There are
is
more
it
than
that the
one.
wisest one stays silent until now? You! He looks down at you, Dusted. Seems you know more than the Fae.
No, the Fae and I have both.
I'm not a Fae. I'm an elf.
Isn't that?
Look, I was just born there, okay?
Yeah, but well, okay. In any case, Mighty Dragon, the Lady of Rot, or the Baroness of Rot, Duchess
The
of Rot,
Duchess.
Duchess of Rot, is an enemy to us all here. And we defeated her once, but she escaped our grasp. And now we are here trying to stop her vile plans as well as her masters.
And that is where our paths shall intersect, mortal. For I am the
As it has.
guardian of this prison. And by allowing you to pass, it means I shall fail in my duty.
Oh,
Whose prison?
The prison of the Duchess of Rot.
Oh, she really messed up, huh?
Roll a persuasion check for me, please.
Who, me or Dusted?
You, Yarlena.
Oh.
Yarlena, roll a persuasion check for me, please.
Oh.
As soon as you say she really messed up, you notice the dragon in front of you reacts and is about to say something, and then looks down at you again and decides not to press the issue or say anything. And so, clearly changing the subject, that still doesn't answer the question of your objective in my domain.
At that second prodding of that question, Justin is going to take the key around his neck and hold it out, like as far as his arm can stretch, just to show it to the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
This key binds a mighty, well, not mighty, sorry to use that word, but it's clearly meant for dragons. An evil spirit or an evil creature is imprisoned with these keys. The keys have started to fade, and we seek to repair them. A key was found, supposedly in your domain, by someone who found this place, and we hoped that we could come here to stop the fading of the bonds of that creature as well. So we have two duties: stop Katla and the end of the world, as we know it, by Dendar, the Night Serpent. And this key is, as I understand it, what made it possible to resist your lightning. And since you are of the plane of air, you perhaps offer, can it be reforged, this bond?
What was the last part?
Can it be reforged, this ward, or sort of like this bond or this seal that the keys were meant to lock?
Ah, okay. Okay. So he looks down.
So I'm asking him basically. He's the guardian, obviously, of this prison, but he's also from the plane of air. So I'm like, well, maybe you can ask him if this has anything to do with it.
Understood.
Yeah.
All right. He looks down and he looks at the keys or the key and he goes, keys of Mesru do not concern me or my task. Those do not need repairing, merely inserted into Dendar's prison, and the door to remain shut in order for him to remain bound.
So all keys are needed, yes.
Correct.
Thank you.
He goes on to tell you that the key's not broken. The key's purpose are to relock. If your key has lost power, it could be that the lock has been cracked open.
Can be opened without the keys.
Well, it's forced open, I suppose.
Roll a persuasion check for me, please. Roll a persuasion check for me, please.
Janus or me?
Dusted.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I just do a quick question above table?
Yeah. Above table.
Is anyone against if I offer the rod of justice to this dragon?
Really, I don't think any of us have any kind of use for it.
No, but it just said that the fellows his image is being perverted by people who cannot rise up themselves. But if that rod is actually of Thalos still, would returning it be goodwill to the dragon? It's my point. I can still use it, but it feels like it belongs to that creature more than it belongs to me. That's why I'm asking you guys. What do you feel?
The rod of justice is just that we took from the statue.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
I'm not against it. I just had I was just logged out on my phone again since my headphones stopped working.
In that case, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, Stefan, but I
No problem.
will present it to the dragon once it has spoken to me, and then probably tell it, is this one of Dallas's items to be returned to you?
Where have you stored the rod, by the way?
I actually have the rod with me, so it's hanging from my head.
Okay. Let's do one thing at a time, because you
Yeah,
rolled
yeah,
a
of course.
persuasion check firstly, and that was based on the statement or the question that you asked just before then. I want to rewind back to that question. Do you want to repeat that again?
I just asked about the keys, and then I wanted to ask. I forgot actually what the statement was. I think that I said to Valrus when he said that they are probably being forced open or something like that. That the
Correct.
walls are being forced open. Yeah.
Okay. As you are like thinking, oh, maybe I need to bribe this dragon or present him with a rod of justice, and you turn around, you reach, the words that you've said almost seem to strike a chord with it. And he looks down on you, almost convinced by your blatant honesty. With that perception check, how could one not fall in love with a little tabaxi cat? As you look up at this dragon, that which you seek is below prison. It appears we have come to either a conundrum or an impasse. Your mission takes you to the depths below into the prison. Through a business partner of mine. Ultimately ending in the failure of my contract and thereby forfeiting my life. Whilst you are on a noble path, I am not the kind of creature to sacrifice myself for the whims of mortals. I am afraid trinkets shall not give me any value. The only way I will see my plane of air is if I complete my mission.
Is there not a way of breaking your contract?
What exactly are the terms of it?
Roll a persuasion check for
Which one of us?
Valrus. Some very, very pointed questions as you direct them directly at this creature in front of you. It looks at you, Valrus, and it regards you with honest eyes and respect. But the details of my contract are for myself and my employer alone. Now, as I said, I am here for an objective, and that is to protect that which resides below. However, it is currently succumb to some unfortunate accidents. Zeraleth has failed in her safety and care of duty, and as such, the prison is cracked open and 5 prisoners have escaped. I have been on the hunt with aid from Cathler to hunt down these prisoners and either destroy them or return them to the prison. You have aided me in killing the 4th, and I have managed to scour the lands above, come hell or high water, to destroy any of these escaped creatures. Only to find that you have destroyed another of them for me. So I too am at a conundrum. Whilst I feel you have earned some of my honor, do not feel that letting you live is worth my own life.
What is that?
You were breaking up there, Dust. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. It's because of my fan, because I'm still have a fan trained on me after the heat wave. I said, what's the last creature that you are searching for?
The greatest criminal from my land is residing below, currently being experimented on by Serelith the Lich in the hopes for immortality to dominate the sea.
So your duty is both to guard this place, but also to hunt someone who cannot shoot
However,
or
if the prince were to die of natural causes or some such event befell him, and then my duty would cease to exist if he was erased from existence. That would set me free of my bond.
I wonder if this lich is one of the liches that you destroyed the flag tree.
so. By that, by
Me?
my understanding correctly, Dragon, um, he would have to die with us ever without us ever entering the dungeon below to fulfill your contract. Is that correct?
Come again?
So I understand that the person that needs to die was below in the dungeon.
Correct.
And so to relieve him of his contract without breaking it, we would have to kill this person without entering the dungeon for the contract to be fulfilled without any of the conundrums being activated. Is that correct?
That is incorrect. You would need to take care of this prisoner down below without it coming back to the dragon. If the prisoner is no longer in existence, then the dragon's contract will be relieved immediately, and it can go back to its plane of existence.
Too bad it's not an elemental. Otherwise, we could just do banishment on it, and it could go back to its own element instantly.
No.
Lunan, can you roll 2d20 for me, please? One after the other.
Okay. Low high.
That's, well, I'm looking for the greatest difference between the two, actually. That will be a bit of a fail, but there is definitely something amiss. There's something on the edge of your tongue, Lunan. Do you have anything that you could do to, like, boost that 18? An inspiration or a d10 of any
I'm
sort?
gonna check. I don't think I used it, but it seems like it's gone, so I must have used it. It depends on what type of action it is, but I can always do guidance on myself.
Go for it then.
Another one.
All right, that will be a 10 difference, and it's a 10 DC. this dragon having come from an elemental plane, Lunan, having said something like that, you've got a strong inkling that you might be correct in some way or form. It would only make sense that this creature has to have some form like that of elemental banishment might work. As the dragon looks down at you, then... So. I may let you pass. However, you will need to ensure that you clean out whatever or whomever you come into contact with to ensure that this conversation never took place.
We're very good at killing people. Don't worry.
Well, you
It
managed
will
to
be
make
hard.
it.
It will be hard to forget Mighty Dragon. I will do what I must.
Dustin, you're breaking up again, but you agree, do you?
Yeah, I said it will be hard to forget you Mighty Dragon, but I will do my best. I am fucking Mike.
So are you actually
Yeah,
talking?
never mind. Yeah, I am. It registers my voice as noise, which is kind of insulting.
Oh, wow.
Never mind. I was just saying that it was just making a reference that it was actually Dustin still is exhilarated from riding the dragon. So
Yes.
he says that it's very, very hard to forget that, but he will endeavor to do so. So he's agreeing, yes.
Okay. Can you give me a d20? Give me a persuasion or a performance check as you are saying this. As you've been parlaying with the dragon for, I would say, the last 2 minutes or so. The dragon looks down at you and...
Just a
And then...
moment, I need to add my d10. 14.
14. Okay, that's a little bit better. But not
My
quite
inspiration dusted.
No.
not quite convincing enough for the 14. As the dragon lifts its head and turns to look at Yelena. What say you, little elf?
She will agree to any sort of killing.
Not any
Wait,
sort of
was it
killing, but if it
was it a
involves
fail?
killing liches and undead, then yes. Oh, and their friends, I guess.
Good.
You know, and I don't blame you for not leaving this hellhole. So
Roll a persuasion
We
check
could,
for me.
we could rest up beforehand.
can I sleep in your
Get any
gold?
information about what we're up against. We'd be in a good position to fulfill this contract.
I I will be gone. Oh wait, roll your persuasion check, please, Yelena.
Oh, this better be a good one. A dirty 20.
Dusted. Hello? Dusted? You know the ring? With that... Anyway, your ring is clear. And, some wonderful... Before the message gets cut off, you hear the voice of Vargo giving you an update from Chult. I believe you can send him back 24 words. Was it? Mid-sentence. Lost Dusted. Is Shock is so quiet.
What do you mean the ring is clean? We are still in the desert. What do you mean the ring is clean? We are still in the in the desert.
That it?
Uh, 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 we are looking for the keys. Yeah, I think that's how much I can do.
Alright, it's gone. Good luck. Let's see what the Postal Service does with that. Out of the blue, okay, that's taken place today then. As the sun is slowly coming up, the dragon then looks down at the two of you. I will be gone and return at sundown. If you haven't completed your task by then, I will have perished. And you will have failed. Don't dawdle and see to it. And with that, the dragon opens wings, and with respect for you, Dusted in the way, does not call lightning, but just merely jumps into the air and flies up through the gap and disappears. And with that agreement in place, the party have overcome the encounter with the dragon, and you pass your milestone and everyone levels up.
Whoop whoop.
Oh yes.
Is it, just to clarify for my notes, there is a lich in the prison that the dragon wants us to kill, right? Or did I mishear?
Are you asking above table?
Yeah, because I know that the dragon mentioned.
Obviously for your
I
notes.
thought I heard the dragon say lich, but maybe I heard wrong.
You did not hear incorrectly.
Okay. So there is a lich.
So to clarify, you have arrived in what appears to be the old temple of the storm god Talos from the map and the picture that you found. It's led you here. There is a doorway that Valrus has gone through that you haven't yet actually explored, but there's a stairwell going down into what you know now is a prison. There is a guardian that has been guarding a prisoner down there, both of them from the elemental plane of air, both of them elemental creatures themselves. What you have been...
Dragon?
Correct, yes. This is what you are surmising now, given that the dragon's conversation said that this prisoner is one of the greatest felons from the plane, and it has come here to be experimented on by the Duchess of Rot, called Serelith.
Oh, her name is Serelith.
Yeah.
Ah, I think that's where I got confused. 'Cause I was like, "There's a lich called Sarah left." I didn't realize
No,
it was Duchess.
it's the Duchess, yes. So, the dragon has now said to you, my job is to guard this place, but if I'm away, you go down and make sure you destroy everything in your path, including the prisoner at the bottom, because no one can know that I've broken this contract, otherwise I will not be able to live. My life will be forfeit.
What time of day is it currently?
It is the morning of the 18th of Elient.
So we have like 12-ish hours, maybe a bit more.
Yeah, you've got 16 hours.
16 hours.
Then the dragon will
Time
return.
for a long rest.
You can.
Yeah.
You've just come out of a travel. You just come out of a combat. So, and you've also just leveled up.
I can't remember what leveling up does for us.
I've got a horrible suspicion in 5.5e when you level up, it's automatic. I'll definitely need to double check because then that would mean skipping a long rest, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, because we have to have a long rest to level